everybody, what is happening? Welcome to my 14-day quick start. Eric Fritts here from Fritts Music. Congratulations on getting a guitar and wanting to either start your progress or restart your progress, depending on if you've had it for years. Maybe it was in your closet and now you're dusting it off, or you just got a guitar and you're wanting to get into it. What a great way to, spend your time, express yourself, have a little alone time. Learning an instrument is always an incredible gift, and I want to help you get the most out of your guitar playing and efficiently use your time as far as practicing, knowing what to practice, and step by step how to build your guitar progress, playing skills, however you want to say it. So I'm good with the words. Want to make sure before we get started and you jump into day one, grab your guitar quick start field guide. Okay, this is a printout, the download, so make sure that you download it. You can either just bring it up on your computer screen, or ideally you print it out, and it's two-sided, okay, or 2 pages. And one of the things that I just want to cover today before you jump into day one is make sure that you have this printed out and it's sitting in front of you when you are watching the videos, because everything that we're covering is on this little cheat sheet here. Okay, so put this out there and make sure it's with you when you fire up the videos. And I just want to explain really quick what it is that you're looking at when you see this. So we have on the back here, okay, the bottom left-hand corner of the page, you see a little thing that says root/bass notes. And what this is it's a picture of the guitar, and it's showing you kind of the neck. I'm not sure what the best angle is to get this at, but it's showing you the neck of the guitar, and the thick vertical line is the nut, is this part right here, okay? And it's saying, hey, you know what? You've got down here, you've got the low string, which is the 6th string, and that is an E note. So if you were to play that string without any fingers pressing down anything, that note that's sounding out is an E, assuming that your guitar is in tune. That's one other thing that before you get started and before you jump into playing, in a perfect world, your guitar will be in tune and stay in tune. I talk a lot about that and have a separate video for that with like my ebook and everything. You can, though, just buy yourself a little clip-on tuner, clip it to your guitar. Check out a couple tuning videos online, see kind of how other people do it. People do it different ways. They like to tune. Some people like to tune more by ear. Some people like, if you've got a piano, you can hit an E note and, bring your tuning peg up to the E note on the piano, and so on with the other 6 or the other 5 strings. So the low E, the bass note, which is actually the closest note to you, is the low E. That's the lowest string on the guitar. The next note, or the 5th string, is the A. E, then A. Then we have the 4th string, which is your D. Okay? Not totally in tune, but it's okay. So we have the D. And then after that, you have the G, the B, and another E. So it's E, A, D, E, A, D, G, B, E. And in fact, sometimes you might, if you're depending on state to state, you might run into a license plate that says E, A, D, G, B, E. And that is definitely a guitar player behind the wheel of that car. So there are some mnemonic devices that people use in order to memorize the strings. The faster you can memorize the strings, the better. Eric 8 Dynamite, Goodbye Eric, is one of the ways that people learn it, or at least my students. Eric 8 Dynamite, Goodbye Eric. I like Eat a Dog, Eat a Dog, and Go Buy Everything. My kids love that one when I say that one. So eat a dog and then go buy everything. So these are the strings that you're looking at, and then so that's the 2 horizontal shapes down there on the bottom of page 2. That's what they're kind of depicting, and so we'll get a little more into the details on that in, I think, day 8 or so. But then if you look at these other things, these are called chord charts, okay, and or finger charts. So they're telling you, it's saying if you were to hold your guitar like this, and you're kind of looking at these chord shapes, and it's got the names of the chords over top of each of the finger charts, and it's got the name of the chord, and then it tells you which fingers to put where. So this here is the 1st fret, then you've got the 2nd fret, you've got the 3rd fret. If you see an O up top, that means that you play that string what's called open, or with no fingers pressing down. And if it says 2, again, so if you look at this, this is my 1st finger, my 2nd finger, my 3rd finger, your pinky's your 4th finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so if it says, put your 2nd finger down, the first chord that we have is 2nd finger of the A string. So you take your 2nd finger, and it's on the 2nd fret. You skip 1 fret, and you'd say, okay, I'm going to take my 2nd finger, I'm going to put it on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then we follow the rest of them and go from there. So day 1 is actually going to talk about the E minor chord and get into some chords and everything. But make sure before you start that you print that out, and that you kind of get a little idea of what we're looking at. It'll become more familiar, obviously, as we go. And I'm really excited for you to dive in. So why don't you go ahead, print out your sheet, and start day 1.